Yo guys, what's going on? I hope you're all well. So today's video, we're going to be talking about how you can use Pinterest as a portrait photographer. So for today's shoot, we had Pierce as the model. Now I found Pierce actually through TikTok, which is pretty cool. He's a skateboarder and I have a small passion with skateboarding. And I think I found him through like part of the skateboarding hashtag, right? So I of course, I had to DM him and see if he was available for a shoot. So the location we used was Chancery Lane / Farringdon. There's so many different spots we can use here, and I think it matched the best with, I guess, the vibe we're going for. So for this mood board, I broke it down into 4 different, I guess, sections. We have one where there's a lot of movement. We have a detailed shot where I want to show off Pierce's outfit. He gave me and Maynard, I guess, a sneak preview of what he's bringing. So, I thought that'd be really cool. And 2 more sections for the mood board. We have this one where, I don't know, like I always call it the weirder the better. It's a pose that I guess you just don't see, and it's it'll catch your attention. And finally, my favorite section. Wow, I've wanted to shoot something with this inspiration for so long. So what I did, I got some skateboard photos. Remember how I mentioned before that I have like a small passion in skateboarding? So I got a mood board for that set up, and I actually used my film camera for those photos. So you'll see those in the video too. So for the first section of the mood board, when I was talking about movement, I think I mentioned before there's these wide roads in Chancery Lane. So we started our shoot, I guess, in front of a fire station. So for one of the Pinterest photos that I chose, it was the one where the person is kind of just expressing himself in like a starfish kind of form. So his legs are out and his arms are out and everything. So I used that photo again in Chancery Lane. I think because we went in the morning, there was no one around and like there's no cars or buses. So we had Piers go on the wide road, and what I said to him is, hey, just walk down this road, run, walk, freestyle. And this photo, I'm really happy how it turned out. So for the detailed shots, I had Pierce pose in front of these 2 buses. I was waiting for them to pass. The vibe I was going for here is Pierce is waiting for his friends. He's got his skateboard in one hand, and it's just trying to show that the whole day was him out with his mates, or he's waiting for his mates. So in the green park, I had Pierce stand on this tree trunk and have him try these, I don't know, just once again, very comic book. Express yourself as if you're in a comic book. That's the vibe I was going for here. So we had Pierce do some really interesting poses, like literally kicking as if he's trying to kick the camera. So for the last location of the shoot, we went to the sports court. I feel like it kind of makes sense, skateboard, sports court. There's also these really cool lines on the ground that we use to, I guess, frame and portray the skateboard and the outfit as one. This photo might be one of my favorites. It's Pierce when he's showing off his skateboard, and I feel like I'm really proud of the edit on this one. It's just kind of a nice detailed shot showing Pierce's nose ring, his hat, and also the skateboard. So for this next photo, I guess hanging around on Pinterest so much, I've started to enjoy photos where it's not actually showing the face of the model. Instead, it's just using the outfit and I guess the foreground. So I had Pierce pose sitting down on the skateboard, and actually I used my film camera for this one. I'm super happy how these turned out. So to bring this all back to what I talked about in the beginning, what I wanted to show you guys was how you can use Pinterest as a portrait photographer. There's so many different ways you can, I guess, style and do your shoots, your photo shoots. And Pinterest is a really good way of breaking it up and I guess spicing it up, because you can show a model a certain photo you've always wanted to do, and you can both try and do that. It's pretty cool. It's kind of like a quest or a challenge, as well as having a mood board and creating that. Like all the photos I used were from Pinterest. Some of them were my own, but Most of them were from Pinterest, and I wouldn't have been able to organize the shoot as well as if I didn't use a mood board. So like literally shout outs to Pinterest for that. So I hope you guys like the video. I know it's a little bit different to what I usually shoot, but it's really cool to bring my perspective onto YouTube and hopefully inspire other people. If you'd like to see more of my work, you can click my link in the description. My website and Instagram are there. Yeah. I don't know what to do with this.